the first man was created in Africa.
That's right.
In fact, right here.
The cradle.
The cradle man.
Yeah.
And anybody who wants to tell you that there was a white Jesus somewhere, ask them, where were they born white? They came from here.
Yes.
The mutation of the color and all that is biological.
That's right.
But man
originated.
And talking of creation, which is creativity, who was the first creator? God himself. He created the earth and the heaven. He created the earth and the heaven. So the people who create today, the people who are in the creative industry today, film, theater, poetry, your Kali people, those creators should not regret, because our maker was the first creator. And we are just taking over where he left us. He said, go and continue. Yes. And we just continue.
Oliver,
so we are here, let me complete.
Yes.
We are here to start making films. If you go to my website, www.lakewood-films.net.
Lakewood-films?
Yes. .net. You will see what we are doing. We have written scripts. There are log lines of the scripts we have written. And we are saying these scripts are African. They have African stories that relate to the world, and we want to produce them here. So Beldina, my wife, is also running she has started a company called that is going to promote investment and publicity here. So she's setting up a regional office here. She's employed as a local CEO to set up a regional office in Kenya, but the headquarters are in DC. She's one of the shareholders of that company called Skip.
Yeah.
She is now setting this office here, and she's the one who has really been very much behind. Let us not say woman behind. She was behind in pushing my career, but she's in forefront making it a success.
Brilliant.
She coordinates my activity, my film activities with the Hollywood, my agents in Hollywood, my publicists, and so on and so forth.
Wow.
So we are here to start. The Lakewood Film is here to start making films, and we are inviting investors. Investors who may not think of the film as something that will create money. But mark you, today in Hollywood, as you know, the moguls of wherever, they put their money in the film industry. American culture was spread around the world through Hollywood.
That's right.
We want to spread Kenyan culture, which is basically the African culture.
Yes.
Kenya has got every African country here.
Absolutely. And
we have to spread our culture through the film.
Absolutely. And look how Slumdog Millionaire did.
Exactly.
India,
Calcutta,
Delhi, Bombay.
Yes.
Right, the slums, the this, the that, but it was an incredible film.
Exactly.
And what it did for India.
Yeah. So we are saying, don't think about the people who actors, the people who either in film or on stage, or the people who are writing scripts, the people who are acting plays on radio, as people, even the guys who joke on the stage, you know, who make jokes and we laugh.
Yes.
Don't think of them as failures. Some of them have been to some of the best schools, not only in Kenya, but in the world. And I went to Kakamega, one of the best schools.
Kakamega High?
Yes. From Kakamega, I went to a liberal arts college in Iowa called Iowa Western College. From there, I went to Harvard. From Harvard, I went to University of Stockholm. So I've got my grinding and my training by attending these institutions. So don't look at these people, even if they have not gone to school, even if they have not gone to university, but they create. They are creators. They have the power to come up with a story.
And they leave an impression.
Speaking
of which, Oliver, and I'm glad you brought this up. A few months ago, Mzee Ojwang
Precisely.
You know,
Precisely.
he was in hospital for months on end.
Precisely.
On end.
Precisely.
And then one day,
Yeah.
keeled over, died, forgotten.
No,
How many years did he make us
We
laugh?
didn't forget him. We remembered him after he
After
died.
he died.
Yes. We
After he
remember
died.
people will say we shall contribute
Yes.
and we will sponsor the funeral. That's when they remembered Ojwang. My kids, you know, we were walking on the street with my kid one day, and we met Kayaye and Ojwang. My kids ran to them. They said, we want, you know.
Autograph.
Yes. And Ojwang said, Adawa nataka nini? You know?
Yeah.
But to them,
kids-
those were the stars
Yes.
for my kids.
The stars.
They saw Ojwang and Kayaye for years. You remember Mzepembe and
Mzepembe.
Mama Tofi?
Oh, Mama Toffee.
Who remembers them?
Very few people.
Jeff, if Lupita had not gone to Hollywood, and if this man on your bench tonight had not gone to Hollywood,
Who would remember?
who would remember?
Who would care?
Who would care?
Absolutely.
Who would care?
Which is such a shame.
Yes.
Because
And that's
their
what we're
contribution,
saying.
what you were saying, their contribution to this society is priceless.
Precisely.
And it transcends
Precisely.
generations.
Precisely.
I mean, you mentioned Mzepembe. We used
Yeah.
to watch him.
Can you, exactly.
Otolongongo.
Otolongongo. Can you imagine those guys making?
Mapengo. I mean,
Yes. Those people making us laugh. You know, when I look at this, what is his name? The one who was in the scandal in the U.S., the comedian.
Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby.
What is the difference between Bill Cosby and Mzepembe?
Very
The
little.
difference is this.
Yeah.
Bill Cosby is rich, Mzepembe was not rich.
Yeah.
But their jokes, their comedies
Yes.
are similar.
Absolutely.
We laugh at the jokes that Nandi makes Bill Cosby,
Yeah.
as we laughed at Mzepembe's
Yes.
jokes.
Yes.
So I'm saying this. Let us stop this nonsensical thing of looking at material beings. I want to build there, I want to grab that land, and you overlook the people who are building the creative industries in this country.
Absolutely.
The creative industry. You know, the Chinese are making what our people created here. They come and copy our furniture styles.
Yes.
They go and make them in China.
Yes. Our
And we
kyodos.
run.
Our kyodos.
Are in Japan.
Yes.
And we ran to go and buy them from China. You know, the other day I was in Kibera. I was getting somebody to make my furniture in the new home that I'm going to move in soon.
Right.
And these people make better things than, you know. You know, the Chinese don't have the wood.
No.
We have the solid wood here. You make this, look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this,
Yeah.
Jeff.
Thank you.
Look at that.
Look at that.
You look at this. Did they come from China?
No.
They were made right here.
Look at the bench you're sitting on.
Look at this bench. So what I'm saying
It's a little
is,
hard, but you know.
No, I like hard things. Hard life, you beat it.
Hard
you
knock
beat
life.
it. You beat it,
Yes.
and you make it soft.
You have such a good attitude towards life, by the way. You have such a good attitude.
Yes.
By the way, since you had your Hollywood experience,
Yes.
have you met the president? Have you met the new president? Because, you know, you talked about the old Mzee Jomo Kenyatta earlier. I love that broadcast, by the way. Have you met President Kenyatta?
Well, we have met, but not here.
Oh, where?
We met in D.C. The last time when they came, when President Obama invited the heads of states.
I was there.
Remember?
I covered that.
Yes.
The U.S. African Leaders Summit.
Exactly. They had for president this the African corporate society.
Yeah.
You know who connect Africans with businessmen in America. They had a dinner for the president. My wife and I attended the dinner with, by the way, Lou Gossett. You remember Lou Gossett?
Come on.
The man who played who?
He played, he's done so many roles.
The who? You know that.
Go on, shout it out.
Shout it.
Officer
An officer and a gentleman, absolutely.
The guy who
the tough
was slim,
sergeant.
Tough.
Yes.
Tough.
Lou Gossett Jr.
But you look at him now, he's going like...
So you attended with him?
Yes. We invited him, in fact, to pay his ticket. We booked him in a hotel in DC, and we went to dinner. We paid for his dinner.
Fantastic.
And the president was a guest of honor. So we sat. I told my wife, let's go in early so that we can sit. She said, no, we'll get somewhere, we'll sit. By the way, when we got in, we were sitting at the bottom end. So somebody came and said, no, I can find you a place somewhere nearer. So we moved closer to where the president was sitting. After the dinner, I was jostling with other people. I want to get to him.
You have to.
And I was dragging my wife along. Come, you close,
Yes.
So we managed. Lugosset went first, and he talked to the president. And then after Lugosset, I went. And when the president saw me, he just went, Oliver, where have you been? He, in fact, just went, book, and we started going like this on the stage.
You were dancing?
Yes, we were dancing on the stage.
No.
For about 5 minutes. And the Secret Service boys were kind of, what is going on here?
We're getting nervous.
Said, no, this is my friend, just leave him alone.
Wow.
So I told him, can I have your contacts? And he said, I'll tell the Minister for Foreign Affairs. And I was there, of course. And I think he told me, give this man, I want to meet him when he comes home. We came after that.
Yes.
The first time, we wanted to meet him, we didn't. This time, we're here, we want to meet him.
Okay.
We haven't yet.
Yes.
I'm hoping that we can meet him because he's passionate about the arts.
He is.
He's passionate about the film industry.
Yeah. He just had the National Theatre reopened.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Refurbished and everything.
And when he was there, you remember the first time, again, when he came before the presidents came.
Yeah.
I don't know what was happening. He promised that he was going to look into the taxation of films.
And equipment and all that.
And he did. He came back and he instructed the Treasury to look into that. So the people in Hollywood are waiting to know how Kenya has positioned them with South Africa.
Yes.
Because South Africa is taking all the film.
Everything.
Yes,
Everything.
from Hollywood.
Yeah. Blood Diamond.
Yes. And the latest is destination is the journey. You remember this boy called Dan
Eldon. That's right.
That film has just been finished, being shot in South Africa.
Come on.
And it's a Kenyan story, 99%.
Yes.
Why not here? Why? Because South Africa gives them the best offers.
Yeah. And the incentives.
Another film that was shot early this year in South Africa is called The Good Lie, with kids who are living in Kakuma as refugees from Sudan, and then they were taken to America, and the experience in America. They had to build Kakuma in South Africa. How? And yet it is a Kenyan story.
How?
So we are asking the government, let us position ourselves so that we can tap before they leave. South Africa is below us there.
Yes.
They can't be overflying us to go to South Africa.
Imagine.
They should be coming here. And if you look at my website, you'll find 5 minutes of 20 Kenya with top producers in Hollywood saying why they want to come to Kenya.
What's the website address again? It's
www.lakewood-films.net.
Lakewood-films.net. I understand, maybe not, but I think it's going to happen, hopefully. Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt, their movie about Richard Leakey.
Yes.
There's a good chance it could come here.
Yeah, that movie we are waiting. We are actually waiting. We heard about it. In fact, the buzz started going around last year.
Yep.
I called my agent in Los Angeles.
Excuse me, you called the agent?
Yes.
Just like one calls
I have an agent.
Oh, but you don't say.
I have an agent.
Can I call your agent as well?
If you call my agent and say, who are you? and you say, no, I'm Oliver Litondo's friend.
So you called your agent?
Yeah, I told her, look, this film.
Yeah, I have to be in it.
Yes.
I have to be in it.
Yes. So she went around and she came, she said, it is still in the making.
Yeah.
It hasn't been quite
I hear the latest.
decided.
Leakey went to, I think, LA or London. He met with Angelina and Brad.
Yes.
The script apparently was very strong.
Okay.
Strong script.
Okay.
And the whole anti-poaching thing.
Yes.
So he's requested they work on the script, but they're still very keen to come to Kenya.
Yeah, and we are hoping that they can.
And when they come, Oliver,
and
I'm going to hold you. Can you hold my hand and take me to that?
Yes.
I want to roll, man.
Before I hold yours.
No, I want to roll.
Just a minute.
I will carry some ivory.
I will not take you before they take me.
I hear you, Oliver. You go in first and bring me with you. No, but that would be good, though. That would be good.
Yes.
You play, you can play some.
Oh yeah.
Some nasty.
You know.
Ivory dealer.
By the way, in my website you'll see a story on poaching. Very strong.
Yeah.
Very strong. Who's the poacher? Who's the poacher? Where is he coming from?
Right.
Huh? Who's the poacher? How is he poaching? It's no longer the gun.
No.
The elephants are now licking some substance and dropping dead. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Well, read the story.
Lakewood-films.net.
Yes. Wow. I have that script and I want it to be one of the first to be shot on location here.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Oliver, some
Yes.
parting words, some advice to young people who want to be you when they grow up, who want to live your life. And I know it hasn't been always
No.
sailing.
It's still very tough going.
It's still a journey.
Let me tell you how you get into...
Go on. Look in that camera. Talk to them.
When you want to get, like Jeff has just said, I will not hold his hand because I want that role myself. I compete with people like Morgan Freeman. I compete with people like Lucas
Jr.
I compete
Denzel Washington.
Exactly.
Right.
So, and Wilfred.
Yeah. Samuel L. Jackson.
Yes. And Oprah and all those. So, you go and do an audition. There is a script. And your agent would be the one to identify what film is on and what script is being, marketed. So she'll talk to the producer or the casting agent, say, I have my client who I think would fit into that role. Can he or she come and audition? They'll say yes or no. Who is he and what has he done? And they'll, of course, Google you and they'll research you and see what you have done and what you're doing. And you go. You'll find that the names that I have also mentioned there. So you stand up against them. You do your part on the camera. And you leave it to the agent to pursue it and your God to say, please give it to Oliver Litondo.
And not Morgan Freeman.
And not Morgan Freeman. I tell you, there's a series that is running now called Madam Secretary.
Yes.
On CBS.
Correct.
Yes.
I watch it. We get it here.
Yes. You know, when it was premiered in DC, my wife and I went. Morgan Freeman is one of the producers because that is his company that is producing it, with another lady called I don't remember, but she came here and we even gave her our contacts here to show them to show her around.
Yes.
So we were at this premiere, and then after the showing, people say, come and have a drink, and so. And then Morgan was there, and my wife said, yeah, come, let's go and meet him. So we went. If you look at my Facebook, you'll see Morgan and I in a picture.
Yes.
So when I said, hey, Mr. Morgan, how are you? Nice, series we have just watched. And he said, who are you? I said, I'm Oliver Litondo, I'm an actor, and I've done 1, 2, 3, 4. And he called Lori. Yeah, she's Lori. Lori, the co-producer. Yeah. Lori, come here. I want this man for that role that we were looking for somebody for.
Come on.
Yes.
Just like that.
Just like that. But you know what Lori said? We have already given it to somebody else.
Who is it?
Lugoset. It had been given to Lugoset. You know? So
Yeah. Life is like that.
Yes, just like that.
Life is like that.
So it's a stuff like that. You have missed it.
Yes.
And you don't regret. You say, Morgan, can I have a picture with you then? You say, yes, come. So your solace is, I have a picture with Morgan, but I missed a child to play in
the series. By the way, do you watch the series called Blacklist?
Yes.
Blacklist.
Yes.
There's a Kenyan in there.
Yes.
The latest series, there's a Kenyan.
Really?
Some guy called Eric Givegi or something.
Okay. Oh, I didn't know.
That kid, I mean, smart kid, really.
You know,
yeah.
You see, we are going places.
Kenyans.
So my advice is this. Don't think it will be a platter of silver or a plate of gold that will come to you. And when it comes and you don't get it, don't sulk. Don't give up. Don't go home and start crying. Just say, this one I missed. I keep saying this. You know, the choice was mine, but God's choice is the best.
I like that.
You know?
The choice was mine,
but God's
choice.
Because if next time there is that chance, God will say, my child Jeff missed that chance. Let me help him to get this one.
Never give up.
So never give up.
Oliver,
never give up.
How would you say good night on VOK? Just how would you say good night?
Good night. Hiyo ilikuwa habari ya saa 3 ya usiku. Mlale salama, kwaherini.
Mungu awabariki.
Mungu na awabariki.
Oliver, next time you go to Hollywood, I'd like you to take this T-shirt with you. You know, on one
What
of those
does
days.
it say? What does it say? My oh my oh my my. What? I want these words. Where are they?
My oh my.
No.
Oh, the
dot. Yes.
Yeah.
And then is it Jeff, my oh my.
You're part of the team.
Thank you very much.
You're part of the team. Hold it up.
Thank you very much.
There you go, Oliver.
I'm going to wear it tomorrow, even before I get to Hollywood.
Would you wear it in Hollywood?
I will. Of course.
No, don't. Actually, don't.
I will.
Don't.
I will.
You might get arrested.
My oh my.
Oliver, what a pleasure.
Thank you very much.
What a pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Keep doing what you do.
You know,
keep representing us.
Yes.
And if Brad and Angelina come, I'm coming with you.
Yes, you will.
Pende usipende.
And I say, huyu ni ndugu yangu.
Kabisa.
Damu kwa
damu. What a legend. What a man. What an amazing guest. This man is still going places, still on the journey.
Thank you.
At whatever age he is, old is still old.
You know.
Oliver, you're still talking.
Listen,
the guy
Maruge was not old.
Keep tweeting at Oliver Litondo, at Koinange Jeff, the hashtag Oliver Litondo. Thanks so much for watching. Next week is a new week, new show, new guest, new theme, new topic, but the only thing that's consistent is that it's at the same place and at the same time. Keep watching JKL every Wednesday, Thursday, right here on Kenya's television network, KTN. Thanks so much for watching. Good night, good luck, and God bless.